What's going on, guys? Johnny Trades here, and today is a pre-market trading session. I wanted to do a small recap here, and we are even still in on 2 trades. So these are our top gainers, top 20 gainers for the day. As far as percent gainers, this one is up 400% on the day. As you can see, it was as low as 14 cents, gapped up to 94 cents, came back down, and I'm not sure why I even bought here. I should have waited for it to bounce below this here. I seen this consolidation. I was thinking that it might break out after it consolidates a little bit right here, thinking it would, but then it ended up selling off at that next candle instead of going up. So basically what I did was I just sold and cut my losses. Only lost about $3, nothing crazy. And then I should have actually bought this next one. Now I was looking over other companies, as there are 20 of them, so I was like reading news. I was trying to see why these companies spiked up, etc. And in doing so, I missed this little tiny run here from a 62, even $63 to where it ended up here at this first red candle at 75 cents. Would have been a 19% profit. 19% profit in literally 5 minutes. That could have been close to $190 on $1,000. And guys, this is pre-market. It is August 20th, 2024. The market has not opened yet. I usually go live every single morning, Monday through Friday at market open with the Learn to Earn team, showcasing different ways that you could invest or trade stocks, as far as day trading, maybe 2 or 3 times day even, or doing one solid day trade that you hold all day long for a couple hours, to even scalping pre-market like this when you catch some really nice runners. So lost a couple bucks there. Looks like it is starting to spike up just a little bit here from that 73-cent level to even 76 cents. That's a 4% profit. Obviously, if it goes back up to those 94-cent levels, that's a 25% profit on that. So that looks really nice. Looks like it's pushing up. That's exactly what we want to see. As this pushes down, comes back to these levels here. First sign of a green candle, get in, crosses over that EMA line, pushes up, gets that 77.95, almost 78, and that is a 16% move. This one right here was an 18% move. So very small bounces if you did not catch this giant monster here, 432% on INM. Which is a pharmaceutical company. Now, news with this was pharmaceutical demonstrates I9M-901 as an oral formulation targeting Alzheimer's disease. So that's quite interesting. A lot of these companies trade on news. Don't really look like much news came out as far as necessarily anything happening. Sometimes it'll tell us down in that area, but nothing there. So got rejected right here. So this may be another good setup potential right in this EMA line level, 70, 72, unless it drops below to those 65 or 62 levels, which it could. You can see a nice another 16 to 18% bounce, when it does decide to bounce, and if it does bounce. Also, PRFX. I was planning on this going up and over, so it looks like we are just going to cut our losses, as it appears to be starting to sell off here. Let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to cut our losses. 50, 32. Let's go 50, 20. Sell. Okay, it's not doing what we wanted it to do, and we've actually been in this position now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I guess I could just do this, guys. Use the technology, right? I've been in this for 17 minutes. It did not go to the direction I wanted. Now, this did have a nice push up. PRFX, Pain Reform Ltd, as it had lows of around 29 cents, 33 cents, pushed up. Yet, like right as the market pretty much closed yesterday, right toward the end of the market, went up 166%. That is right, 166%, which is just insane. Early this morning, looks like it's 6:30 this morning. I'm sorry, guys. So It started trading at, that's weird, it goes from 2 a.m. It goes from 4, that's weird, from 5 to 2 to 6 to 6:30. Okay, anyways, gapped up quite a bit here, 173% pre-market on some news that it had a promising PRF-110 with competitive edge and positive clinical data, some stuff like that. So very interesting to see. Market does open in about 15 minutes here, and then we're going to get on the live stream with our Learn to Earn team and trade some more. Not as aggressive. I usually trade these in the morning pre-market, and then during the live session, we'll trade some more, you know, big cap companies or large market cap companies, such as you know, Mara, Intel, Plug. You know, we'll take a look at the SPY. We'll take a look at the Qs, TQQQ, SQQQ, JNUG, JDST. We'll look at our crypto markets, and we'll look at some other stocks as well, like of course Amazon, you know, Microsoft, AMC, GM. We'll take a look at a lot of these different companies, any ones that stand out to us that we are potentially might be able to trade as an oversold position. I like to trade oversold companies when they are oversold and they recover. In this case, I thought it was going to bounce. It was consolidating right here on this EMA line. I bought at this red candle. It was green before it closed red, thinking it was going to push 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles to start pushing up and kind of do a secondary. It did not. It actually sold off, retested, sold off, and now it's actually just selling off even more. So, and $6, not too bad, but definitely could have managed my risk right here on this candle here instead of waiting for it to drop even more. TTNP, we also managed our risk on this one. Again, very good increase today. It went up 83% from lows of $5 to highs at 12, went up 149%. It's now about 80% at the time of this recording. So very solid. Every time it pushed back on this SMA, it rebounded. As you can see here, this first push was 150%. It came back down, retested this a couple of times, then it broke another 38% on that run. This one right here, retested again, another 30% per profit. This one, another 22% profit. So my thought process was, well, it's starting to test this level here. I believe I was looking at the 5-minute. It started testing this on the green line. There was a lot of consolidation staying above and just bad timing. I thought I was going to get another little pop like this, 22%, possibly from this green candle here. When it opened green and then it closed red. I knew right away that it was going to sell off. I sold on that very first candle, buying about $101. And then selling immediately at around $98. So lost about $3 on that one. Nothing crazy. Now that it's touched this kind of a double bottom here at 882, it's a nice clear sign that it's moving up, and it's already up 8%, which could have been around $80 on a $1,000 position size. So pretty cool. A lot of learning still. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to educate myself on basically how to trade these early morning momentum stocks as another way to create income alongside my normal day trading, where I buy and hold for an hour or two, sometimes the majority of the day. As you know, companies tend to increase over time like this, buying in low and just riding this all the way up until either it breaks pattern or something like this where it breaks pattern, or it just crosses over and begins to fade. But this went up 31%, buying in the morning and selling in the afternoon. So definitely something that we showcase on our live streams after the market opens. This did pull back. Now, if it does not bounce off of this line here, see, that's what I thought I was going to do on this green candle. This was also a green candle. I bought in way too high, thinking that this may continue because this was a solid green candle. This was pretty solid green too there for a second. Then it sold off, turned red. I bought at 1323, so super high, not a good entry at all. Saw this first green candle here, thought it was showcasing some nice bottom, especially that resistance here, creating support. It didn't actually go through. I bought 4 more at 1245, thinking it was going to bounce. Got a nice lower average at 1261, thinking I could probably make, a quick 7% profit on, easy 60 bucks, nothing crazy. And it appears to have came down all the way to the EMA. So a better entry would have been at, 1209, 1210, something like that. And that would have been a much better entry. All right. Market opens in 10 minutes. Here we go. It's going to test this. If it fails, then we're going to sell out of this, and we will be done with all of our early morning day trading. Now, there's nothing wrong with, obviously holding your pre-market through to open, but some cases we do, some cases we don't. I don't necessarily want to hold these, as they could sell off very aggressively. This has a very nice upward trend. That's also what I was playing off of. Like, well, if I get in a little too high, it could potentially rebound. But over the last, since Friday and now Monday to now, it looks like it broke that level, that trend. If it crashes below, obviously that 1208, then we're definitely in trouble. Or the company's in trouble, as it will start to sell off. Looks like it's selling off at 1210, 1211. We may need to initiate a sell in just a moment if we do not get a bounce. Okay, getting a bounce here. Nope, broke that 45. We should see a lot of selling pressure now. If it does not hold here, we should see a lot of selling pressure. Gonna get my stop limit ready. $12.6. Not a lot of volume either at all, guys. Looks like most of the volume was on this first and second candle. There was more volume on the second candle when it sold off. A lot of volume at 46,000. It was right at that EMA line where it was testing and sold there. So a lot bought here, a lot sold there. 1196, it broke our pattern. Holy moly. And just like that, we're not even going to be able to keep up with it selling off so fast. Should have said it sooner. 1176 is where we ended up selling, guys. 1176, so losing about $4 on that one as well. Broke that EMA, minimized our risk, right? If I should have set it right there at that $12 or 11.95 mark right off the bat, as it would have pushed through it, it would have sold off. Instead, we got a 75 here. Better than a 60 though. It's at 1150, 1160, so we did manage our risk. This did break, and now NNE is now beginning to sell off. So hope that was a cool little insight. No good trades this morning as far as me taking any, but I'm sure there was others who got in at way better areas and sold at better levels as well, making huge profits. So with more time, more consistency, and just practice, we'll start turning the table on these small red days and start turning them all into big green days. So very excited for when that happens. Thanks, guys. Join our live trading sessions at Market Open. We'll see you all there. And remember, let's end the year on a green note.